Alright, so WrestleDream is happening tonight, so I want to give my guesses. So here's the show for tonight. I do want to add that Mercedes Moné is having an open challenge, so we actually have 3 women's matches. Yay! But alas, we're actually going to go from the bottom and then like this way and then to the middle. So for the 500k match, I think the Jolly Express wins, mostly because they just debuted or came back together like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I feel like it makes the most sense. Yeah, unless like the Young Bucks cheat or like they recruit someone to help them win. Then we have the Tornadoes Trios match. This one was a bit difficult because it's like I don't know the win count between both of them. I think the Hurt Syndicate. They have a win against I think they're called the Demand, but I still think the Hurt Syndicate is going to win this one. Then we have the I Quit match, which I kind of have a little bit of a theory on why Jon Moxley's going to win. Because they're both, I'm trying to figure out like the right word to say, but none of them have like brains or like they do not have survival instincts. I feel like it's not going to be like an I Quit match is the first who's going to be sent to the hospital in like critical condition match. But I do think Jon Moxley wins, and I think it's because he's going to attack Bryan Danielson and like put him in a headlock and say like, if you don't quit, I'm going to like injure Bryan Danielson, something like that. Then we have the 5th match between Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. I think Kyle wins. It makes the most sense. I want him to keep the like TNT championship because he's really good. He's really good. And then we have Brodito versus the Don Callis family, which with Okada and Konosuke. And I think Brodito will win, mostly because I want Okada and then Konosuke to like butt heads, and like it might be the turning point of them like actually starting to fight each other. But I don't know. Then we have Chris Statlander and Tony Storm. I feel like this is, I don't know if it'll be match of the night, but it will be very close. Probably close to the main event, but we'll get there. But I think Chris will win, and then Tony Storm will have even more of like I wouldn't say meltdown, breakdown, crash out. No, crash out means she's gonna like commit a crime. Either way, I think Chris is going to win. It feels like it makes the most sense. Then we have Jamie Hayter versus Thekla. I'm not going to lie, at first I was like, I'm not sure why this match was made. And then I forgot that like Thekla came in attacking Jamie. So yeah, it makes sense why she would want to fight her. I think Jamie wins. I'm not sure if she's had many like big pay-per-view wins as of late, but I feel like she needs this more than Thekla. Then we have the AEW World Championship. I think Hangman wins because I feel like that makes the most sense. But then with like the announcement of like once Samoa Joe's contract expires, he's going to retire, which man, I mean at least he's like retiring in like good health and not like he's like hanging on by a thread. But regardless, I think Hangman wins because I feel like it makes the most sense. This match is going to be really good though. But yeah, those are my predictions for AEW WrestleDream. I think the pay-per-view is going to be good. I mean, AEW always has pretty good pay-per-views. And because you watch to the end, you get this cool picture of me and Twice at the Victoria. Wow, it's me and Twice at Victoria's Secret. See, I'm wearing pink. Not black, but I'm wearing pink.